Hello, hello. Oliver Lepke here, connecting from sunny Toronto. And wonder where you watching from? Where are you connecting from? Leave me a comment and let me know. And today I have a privilege to interviewing one wonderful lady from Kitchener, Ontario. She is quite successful. She had a tremendous success during this time of COVID, 1 year of COVID, and she did an amazing job. She is a mom of three kids. She's a wife, and she is also very busy in her career, and she's working very hard. And I wanted to interview her and see how did she do that. So stay with me on this broadcast to learn more. And once you see her, meet her, you're gonna realize and agree with me that she's just a wonderful lady and to do all this stuff. So let's find out. Let's see if we can connect. And here she is. Hi,
Here I
Martina. How
am.
are you doing?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
Good to see you. You look great.
Oh, thank you. I do try.
How is Milan doing?
He's doing okay. He's currently babysitting the kids while I do this live. As what he does usually on a weekend,
Uh-huh.
he's a little bit more with kids because he's working during weekdays. And then on a weekend, I do a little bit more of my work and he's more with kids. But we have a fun day ahead. We have some friends over and stuff like that. Just few of them, so don't think it's big getting together. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. And it's sunny outside. Is Toronto sunny today?
Toronto is also beautiful, sunny, a little bit chilly, but I understand it's going to be plus today, and we're going to probably go out for a walk and have some fun as well.
Yeah, you have to
Mhm.
until snow comes again soon.
So, how's Milana? How's Katerina? How's Anna? And everybody?
Everybody is doing well. They got up early this morning before 7. We were all up and running. So we're all good and enjoying the weekend.
And am I missing any kids there?
No, 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 you have them all. So if you hear some screams or yelling or something or kids coming in here, just don't, it happens all the time.
Okay, good, good. Well, thank you so much for taking your time and connecting with me. What I wanted to do is I wanted to ask you a few questions and wanted to share with everyone your success story and how you became successful
Oh my
uh,
God.
in your home-based business. Yes. So I understand. Here's the deal. I understand it's a COVID situation, and a lot of people are kind of having challenges or folding, and you were also very successful in your career. You were working full time. You had like I remember last year, just about a year ago, I remember you were supervisor. You had two kids at that time. You had two kids at that time, and your regular other things that you do, and being busy mom, and with two small kids, and having a husband, and cooking, cleaning, all that stuff, probably, right? And then you became pregnant, and then you gave birth, and in the midst of all this stuff, going from the supervisor position to becoming a senior manager. Wow.
You know, when you say it like that, when you tell a story like that, I'm like, oh my God, I did amazing.
You
But
actually
when you
did.
do, when you're just constantly doing it, sometimes you don't really realize how much I or anybody else, accomplished in this period of time until you actually, hear somebody saying, this is what happened and this is what you accomplished, right? It's actually so nice. I'm so happy. Now I do feel
It's nice.
successful.
Nice to be recognized, right?
Right? It
Well,
is.
yeah, yeah. So officially, congratulations. You did an amazing job, and we want to find out how did you do it. But just before you go on, also for audience or for somebody who's watching and they don't understand what we do, and or they don't understand what you've done. For somebody, when we say senior manager, okay, what is that, right? So just to put things into perspective, for a lot of people, they know me well and they think that I'm very good in what I do and very successful.
You are?
But thank you. But for me to reach your level, it took me, I think, about 3, 4 years to become supervisor, and you did it in 1 year. So tell us your secret. Is it your smile? Is it your skills? Is it hard work?
You
Give
know
us
what?
all sauces that you used.
I would love that I can tell you it was all because I'm so smart and so skilled. I would love that I can tell you that, but it is completely wrong. It's not true. And the reason I was able to do this faster than you is because I had you and your experience to back me up, right? So
So
you helped and you know what you did. You know what you did. It's actually
yeah, I was helping.
because you have so much experience. You were helping, and your experience, what you taught me, the way you were coming to this position and above, it kind of speed up the whole process for me, just like it speeded up the process for some of people in my team. Once you do something and it works and it works well, then you can teach it easily to other people, and then they can reach it much faster than you did or that I did. And that's the beauty of this, well, to say of this job, not job, like this business, right? Because you took so many years to learn to master this whole thing. So you put that great system in place for all of us, people who have no idea what they're doing, people who are not, I'm not in business, I was not a business person. I had no clue what I'm doing, right? I joined because I like the product. And I'm like, I just want to talk about skincare and like put the creams on my face and do that. But you know, when you have a good system like you created for us and you taught us how to do this, then anybody can become a business person, anybody can learn to become leader, can learn to become mentor, and can learn to help other people do whatever they want to do and reach whatever goals they want to reach. And I didn't do this by myself. If I was just doing by myself, I would be still a supervisor, maybe not even move there. But I was lucky enough to find women who are amazing, who wanted a change, who were passionate about what they want to do in life. And we somehow connected. And then I was teaching them of what they can do and what they can accomplish. And we worked together. And then once they reached whatever they wanted, I reached whatever I wanted. So that's just like a bonus. So I was pretty much just helping other people succeed, like people like Susanna. Shout out to her. She's amazing. She became a manager
She
in
is.
just like 5 months in a business. Like it was insane. Then Sanya, Daniel also, they also became managers. Yana too, Maya. I mean, all these amazing people, hardworking people who trusted me that they can do this, and then they followed my guidance and they succeeded, and then with them me as well, right? So thank you for that, and thank them for trusting me enough to jump in this and do this with me.
Yeah, totally. It is a teamwork, and you can become successful in our business working by yourself. It just almost not possible, and it's
Yeah.
not designed that way. So you do have amazing team. I met a lot of these ladies, and they're just incredible, and it's just nice. Now you're mentioning manager, manager, manager. What does that even mean? Uh, and what does this bring, or what are the opportunities once somebody becomes a manager?
Right. So yeah, when you say manager, people don't know. Like, I mean, you can be manager in Tim Hortons and probably doesn't bring you much, but manager in our company is a pretty good position, very respectable position to be in. And generally, people who are managers and who build their team properly and correctly can earn about $1,500 to $2,000 a month. Some more, some less, again, depending how you build your team, but that's like an average. Plus, now when they're managers, they can qualify for incentives, they can qualify for car bonus, for traveling, for some other bonuses that we get. So this pretty much gives you an opportunity, that higher level opportunity to get all those amazing things that we hear about when people do this type of a business. That's what we hear. We hear travel, we hear incentives, we hear cars. And you can't get there unless you become a manager. So once you're there, then you're good to go and reach whatever goals you have. Then you're like, your wings are there and you can just fly high.
Good, good. So
That's, I
many
guess,
doors
that's
open.
the simplest way I can explain, right?
Good. You mentioned car bonus. I understand you also qualified for a car bonus, but you have a challenge with, but but you have a challenge. You don't know which car to pick. Is that the problem?
Actually, I decided what car to pick like probably a year ago. I just haven't got
Okay.
it yet. So we don't have much choice. We need a very big car, and we need 7-seater because we have 3 kids and we always have grandmas with us. So we need a big car. And I picked the car. And now I have a bonus as well, so I can go and purchase it.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, thank
Congratulations.
you.
And I see we have a lot of people watching. So thank you everybody for commenting and watching. We really appreciate everybody in the team and everybody who's not. So really, really cool. Now, while you're speaking all this, it sounds quite easy and easy to do and easy to become successful. Is it really so easy?
So it's easy to do, like the program that we do, the way that we do things, it's simple and easy. Anyone can do it. You don't need any specific skill. You don't need to be talented for anything. You don't need to be pretty. You don't need to be like, you don't need much to start this. It's simple. But does it requires hard work and dedication, and that you put everything that you have in it if you want to succeed? Yes. So everything is what we do is teachable. We have a great system in place. Anybody who joins, it's very simple. You go step by step by step. You learn, you do it. It's not hard. We have everything ready for them, but they do need to do the work, right? And for some people, it's maybe easier and some people harder. For me, for example, I love all of this. To me, like, to do this, I'm like, I love it. So easy. I'm like, it's so fun. I can like, and I understand maybe not everybody can perceive this way, but I know so many people who are complete opposite personalities than me and still do this very successfully. So in a way, it's easy to do, but it does require hard work, and it does require people to be pretty dedicated to it in order to reach certain levels, in order to succeed, of course. Many people can just do it for a little bit of income, and then they don't have to do that much. But if you want to reach where, for example, I am, and to make a good money and to reach certain incentives, then yes, it does require putting your butt to work. Yes.
Work and commitment, yeah.
Yeah.
And probably schedule helps.
Yes. It does. You have to schedule. Yes, true.
Yeah.
Now I'm a big fan of scheduling. I wasn't before. Now I am.
Good, good. Now, it does require work. How much work? How much time? Because I understand you were also busy, and a lot of people work, either they go commute to work and they have actual jobs, and some people work from home, but they're still occupied. So can they do this like on their part-time base, or how much work does it really need? Do they need 8 hours a day, 2 hours a day, 1 hour a day, 16 hours a day?
So listen, I did this while I was doing my full-time job as an accountant and while having 2 kids. So I was working 8 hours a day. And then I had 2 little kids aged 5.5 and 2.5. And then I was pregnant as well with morning sicknesses, throwing up, feeling awful. And I did it. And I'm a lazy person. So then imagine, can you do it? Probably. Right? So, I didn't actually, when you think about it, I didn't spend too much time building this because of the way we work, because we work smart. So we don't spend way too much time on tasks and things that won't really necessarily bring us results, right? So when I do something, I invest my time, but I do it properly, so it returns back in a right way. So there are days where I haven't spent a minute working. Okay, there were days like that. And then there were days that I spent 5-6 hours working. But on general, on average, I spend a couple hours a day working on this. So I spend my time promoting the product. So I use them, I share them. That's what I love to do. And then I spend some time with my team, coaching, training, talking to them. And so I don't feel like I'm working. Sometimes I would maybe even put more hours during the day, and it's work productive activity, but I don't feel like working, because now I'm talking to you. For me, that's all fun. People are watching, they're commenting. I'm like, oh, hey, you, and how are you doing? It's all good, right? So I don't feel like I'm working, but it does require more time when you're trying to reach certain levels and you're trying to accomplish things. Then you have to put in a bit more work. But on average, I would say for me, a couple hours a day is more than enough. And I don't spend it in one chunk. So if my kid is asleep, if baby is asleep and my other kids are playing, I take a little bit of work and work from my phone. And then the majority of work I do on a weekend, like now. It's weekend, my husband is now here, they're playing maybe outside or playing board games or something, and I take my time to work on this. And I want to say something. A lot of moms would tell me, well, see, now it's a weekend and you like working and your kids are playing with their dad, so aren't you missing out? And I have to say this, and I have to stress this. Here's the thing. I may be missing out a few hours now on this Saturday, but this summer, next summer, in few years, when other people have to go to work and be there for 8 hours, they kids have to spend 8 hours a day in camps. You're missing out majority of the day there because they're doing regular jobs, they're doing regular work. But for me, investing this few hours of my time on this weekend and around this time will bring me much more freedom next year or year after. I will be able to spend the whole summer with them, not going to work 8 hours every day, right? But just doing a little bit of work while they're swimming in a pool. So for me, it's a little bit of a sacrifice that I do now for something that we will have in the future.
Yeah, very good point. Something that I picked up from you is, sounds like that quite a few activities that you do, you would actually do them anyway.
Yes.
Like meeting with people, doing lives, and promoting products, introducing products that you love. You're kind of doing this anyway. And the only thing, I guess, when you start the business, then you make sure that you do them.
Yes. And you're right, because I was promoting these products for over 10 years. Whoever I know, when I talk to somebody say, oh, I have this problem, or this, I'm like, oh, you should try this. And then now I'm like, yeah, okay, I was already doing that. And and a lot of people, when they ask about this, they're like, oh, but is it sales? It's a sales, right? They don't like sales. And so the thing is, I hate sales, and I wouldn't do this if it's sales. I don't like being salesy. And most of the people, it's not that they don't like sales, it's that they don't like being salesy, being pushy, being sleazy, asking people to buy. And I can assure you, anybody who watches this video that are my friend can confirm that I never ever tried to sell anything to them. Never did. I do make money by doing sales. Okay, I do make money by it, but I'm not being salesy. I don't go and I'm like, hey, buy this. No, I just tell my experience. I share the products, just like I would share a good movie that I watched or a car that I'm driving. If I like it, I would share that with the world. And then they come to me and they're like, hey, I think we need this as well. And I'm like, I think you do too. And so when people are scared of, oh, I don't want to sell, we don't really do it that way. We do it through promotion and marketing, and we teach that. So it's not something that you have to figure out on your own. We teach that, and it's then easily to do, and it doesn't feel like you're bugging people and selling and doing anything like that.
Cool. Makes sense. So you're really recommending things that you love from your heart, and then if somebody wants it, then you make a sale, but it's not that you're selling, focusing on sales.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Love it. Okay, cool. Now I know you're busy with really being busy mom with 3 kids and everything else that you do. how you're looking for more people to work with you, or you're growing your business, or what's the deal now? Because you have helped few people become managers, and do you still work with them? Are you looking for new people to work with you? How does that work?
Uh, I I'm always looking for new people. But now I actually have a bit more time and I can take few more people in because some of the little birds left my nest and they're good on their own. So I can definitely take in few people, probably coming in April. I can definitely take few people in. And the way we do, like I work one-on-one, I teach them, I guide them, I help them with anything. So if anybody is maybe considering trying out something or just hearing about it, they can reach out to me and we can chat about it. We can see if that would work for them, if that's something
Mm.
they would like to do. No, no strings attached. We can just chat about it. And then I think I can happily take 2 or 3 people in coming in April.
April, okay, cool.
Mhm.
What's the best way to reach out to you?
Pretty much anywhere where you see my name, if you click on it, you can message me, comment. Uh, Pretty much anything works. You can also comment on this video. I will see it and then I'll reach out to you if you don't know how to reach out to me. You can also just add me as a friend, follow me, or whatever works. I'm on every platform you can find. Wherever you type, you will find me.
Yeah, I
Uh,
saw you were doing TikTok the other day.
I'm trying.
It was fun. It was fun.
TikTok is hard and I'm trying.
Okay.
So don't look me up on TikTok because I'm not there.
So I shouldn't have mentioned this.
No, I mean I'm trying, but TikTok is not my strength yet.
Okay.
But I'm working on it.
And I understand you have you have your YouTube channel as well.
I do. You can look
Mhm.
me up on YouTube. I have great videos there. You can take a look there. I talk about business. I talk about products. You can just, if you don't want to talk to me just yet and you just want to take a look at a few of my videos, go on YouTube. You can find me there. I'm on Instagram too, on Facebook, obviously. So pretty much anywhere. I mean, as soon as they open, you can find me in some nice restaurants and bars as well. But until then, please reach out to me virtually.
Ivana said that she loved your TikTok videos. Uh, so if anybody has a specific question, feel free to leave it here, and Martina will answer that for you, or we'll get back to you.
For sure.
Besides that, final question: what are your next plans, and what are you planning to do now from this point on, moving forward?
You know what Susanna would say? She would say, I can't say.
Oh, you can say
my
okay.
she would say, oh, my dreams are so big, I can't say. I well, my plans are to grow for sure. I do want to help more and more people to do what I did and to help any moms out there if they can drop their 9 to 5 job, or if they need to make extra income so you can just stay home with their kids. Uh, that brings me the most joy, like helping them so they can just do whatever they want. I'm also looking forward to trips and traveling and just living the life with much more freedom than I had before. And God help us, the COVID stops. I'm gonna be unstoppable. As soon as things go back into normal, I do plan to grow and I do plan to come back here next year and tell you I have 10 more managers. Things are going crazy.
Yeah. Good.
And you
And
never know, I make
that
it
was
happen.
no doubt. I'm not doubting you at all. I said last question, but that was the second last question. But my last question is is so when the things open up, where's the first destination that you would love to go?
It's gonna be hot and sunny and it will have a beach. And I'm not
Oh,
sure where exactly will that be and who will I go with, but or it depends, I guess, when they open it. And it's gonna be definitely somewhere south, warm and sunny. It's such a long winter and I need to go somewhere when it's warm, where it's warm. So I think that's gonna be my first trip. Or maybe Phoenix, Arizona. maybe that in September, maybe.
All right, hint, hint, right? Good. Well, that was wonderful. Thank you so much again for spending some time and answering a few questions. Again, if anybody wants to learn a little bit more or has some specific questions, just reach out to her or send her a message. And Martina is absolutely amazing, great to work with, always fun, always bring the light to the room. So it is really awesome. Say hi to Milan, kiss your kids, and I hope to see you soon. And thank you everyone for checking out. All right.
Thank you
Have
so
a
much
great
for
rest of the
having
weekend.
me.
Sorry?
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you're welcome. All right, everybody else, have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll see you soon again. Bye-bye.
Bye.